Jesse Lingard shocked the world by his choice of a new club. In this video, we will tell you how the Englishman came to sign a contract with FC Seoul, what influenced his decision, and what awaits him in South Korea. Subscribe to our channel and let's get started! If someone had told you 5 years ago that in 2024, Jesse Lingard would sign with a club from South Korea, you would have laughed in their face. Lingard was one of the brightest spots at Manchester United in the post-Sir Alex Ferguson era. Those times were and still are quite difficult for the Red Devils, and those few achievements that the team made during this period are especially valuable for the fans. Jesse was an important figure in winning every trophy. He scored the winning goal in the FA Cup final in the 2015-16 season, and the following season, he won the League Cup with the team, also scoring a goal while also winning the Europa League. On a personal level, Jesse's most successful season was 2017-18. He played 48 matches for Manchester United, scoring 13 goals and making 7 assists. After the end of the club season, Lingard traveled to the World Cup with the England national team, where he was an indispensable player for Gareth Southgate and reached the semi-finals with the team. Jesse progressed from season to season, and it seemed that everything would only get better. However, in 2019, he faced challenges that determined the fate of the Englishman for the next 5 years. The weight of expectations, insults from fans, and his mother's depression completely killed the player's enthusiasm for football during the 2019-20 season.
Jesse, you wank! Jesse, you're quality, mate! Jesse, you shit! Jesse, fuck off!
I was drinking before bed, having a nightcap. I look back now and I think, what was I doing that for? But I needed something to try and take the pain away. I was trying to forget what was going on, but it makes it 10 times worse, Jesse said. His mother's illness put the care of his 2 younger siblings on Lingard's shoulders as well. He was not ready for these either, and according to the player himself, he was not really the big brother they wanted at the time. All this could not but affect his performance on the football pitch. Jesse scored only 1 goal in the Premier League and dropped out of the United squad in the second half of the season. The first half of the next campaign was also a disaster for Lingard. He made only 3 appearances in cup competitions, not playing a single minute in the league. It became clear that it was time for a change, and in the winter Jesse joined West Ham on loan. He scored a brace in his debut match, and his team defeated Aston Villa 3-1. This brilliant start gave him a boost for the rest of the season. In total, Lingard played 19 matches for West Ham, scoring 9 goals and making 5 assists. In terms of efficiency, these were the best 6 months of the player's career. After this period, Jesse decided that he should try to restart his career at Manchester United. Moreover, the player was motivated by the opportunity to play alongside his childhood idol Cristiano Ronaldo, who returned to Old Trafford at the beginning of the 2021-22 campaign. However, this decision turned into a real fiasco. Lingard started only 3 Premier League games during the season, being a deep rotation player. Over the season, he played only 547 minutes in all competitions. So in the summer of 2023, Jesse finally said goodbye to the Red Devils and faced a crossroads in choosing a career path. The most obvious was a return to West Ham. David Moyes was interested in the Englishman's comeback. Besides, the Hammers returned to European competitions for the first time in a while. They were to make their debut in the Conference League. However, Lingard was tempted by a 1-year, lucrative £200,000 a week contract from Nottingham Forest. According to rumors, the player's agents persuaded him to make his choice, as they believed that good performances during one season could lead to even more lucrative offer from a more powerful club. Jesse later admitted that he had made a mistake by choosing money. Moreover, West Ham won the Conference League that season and earned the opportunity to compete in the Europa League the following season. The period at Nottingham Forest turned out to be a failure for the player. 17 matches in the Premier League, 0 goals and 0 assists. These are the results of Jesse's performances for Tricky Trees. Like this video if you want Jesse to reboot his career. In the summer of 2023, Lingard became a free agent and hasn't played football since. His last appearance dates back to April last year, where he came on as a substitute for 2 minutes in the Premier League match against Manchester United. He never really kicked on. People forget that period when he was killing it for both club and country. A hard-working player, could press really well and always popped up with a crucial goal. If he had his head right, he'd have been a real asset. A fan on Reddit perfectly describes the player's potential. Jesse Lingard has been a free agent for over 6 months. His career had hit rock bottom. The bottom from which you can rebound. Since the summer, Jesse has been looking for options to continue his career. During this period, he first trained with West Ham and then traveled to Dubai, where he spent about a month with Steven Gerrard's Al Ettifaq. He considered options with Wolves, Newcastle and Fulham in England. He also wanted to go to MLS, but no option suited all parties. Lingard's difficulty was not the lack of offers. The media reported 25 proposals, including an unnamed top team from Italy. The fact is that Jesse is a fairly wealthy player, and he didn't need to return to football immediately in order to survive. The last 7 to 8 months of Lingard's life can be described by the following chart. When all 3 curves began to approach the convergence point, Jesse was already starting to take aggressive steps towards returning to football. In particular, in January, he fired his agents and hired new ones to finally find him a club. In the end, it worked. After evaluating all the options, Jesse had a complete match with South Korean FC Seoul. In fact, this choice shocked everyone. No one thought that with such great opportunities for the last seasons for the career, such as MLS or Saudi Arabia, Lingard would choose South Korea. Jesse signed a 2-year deal with an option for a further season. He will reportedly earn £17,500 a week. In terms of money, the player took a massive pay cut compared to the £200,000 a week he was earning in Nottingham. I had many offers, but FC Seoul showed me great passion, sending me a concrete offer on paper while other clubs were contacting me verbally. I'll focus on football. My personal business is nothing to do with football. The most important thing to me is football. Jesse spoke about his decision. It seems that the Englishman was really tired of doing nothing and waiting for some offer with a huge salary. He just wanted to play football again, and FC Seoul was the most convincing in their eagerness to sign him. The move to change agents helped as well. So what does Lingard face in South Korea? The league starts in March, so Jesse will have the opportunity to prepare properly and get to know his teammates. Unlike other top leagues in the Asian region, there are no other celebrities in K-League 1. If you look at Transfermarkt, Lingard is the most expensive player in his new league. The second most expensive player is Ghanaian midfielder Nana Boateng, worth €2 million. That is, Jesse has become the undisputed #1 football star in the South Korean league. As for Jesse's new club FC Seoul, last season this team finished 7th out of 12 teams. In general, Seoul hasn't been very successful lately and can be called an ordinary mid-table team. The best result over the last 10 years was the 2nd place in the 2016 season. However, in general, this is a club with a great history. FC Seoul has 6 league titles and 2 wins in the South Korean Cup. So Lingard also has a big, exciting mission to bring his new team back to the top. Isn't it great? I've always wanted a different challenge and to create new memories in my career. I believe South Korea is the perfect place for that, 31-year-old Jesse says. And we wish him to create these new memories. Friends, let us know in the comments if you were shocked by Lingard's decision to continue his career in South Korea. Also, watch our other videos that you see on the screen and take care of yourself. Bye-bye!